Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm attempting first time to stream to Twitter as well. I'm not sure if it's working. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm attempting first time to stream to Twitter as well. I'm not sure if it's working. Okay. How's the sound? Hello, hello. Okay. How's the sound? Hello, hello. Okay. How's the sound? Hello, hello. Good. Right on. T is Pedro. Good. Right on. Let's come over here. Let's look at this champ. We broke right through. You guys see that, right? Yeah, this is a major support. We broke right through. Major support. We broke right through. We're looking really good. Oops, I don't want to move that. This is a major support. Major support. So it's 3 days. Let's go to the weekly, monthly. We're looking really good. Okay, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was probably your low. You can always come down and retest the top of these. Very possible, but beautiful. That looks like the tide is changing. You can always come down and retest the top of these. Very possible, but looks like the tide is changing. Let's look over here at Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear. XG unit, Pedi and Teddy Bear. Of course, we're going to do those first. So yeah, you got a ton of resistance right here. Okay, got your point of control right here. Teddy Bear. XG unit, Pedi and Teddy Bear. Of course, we're going to do those first. So yeah, you got a ton of resistance right here. Point of control right here. We're looking good. I could see us coming, swinging back down and making some kind of range here. How many holders we got, Teddy Bear? 20,000 holders. That's phenomenal. We're looking good. Do you like this deck screener over Dex Tools? I do. You know, let's use let's come over here. Let's look at Bear on here. Let's see what's better. Let's oh, this time pulse. Oh, we can look at both. What? Yeah, you know, I feel like it's a little less cluttered. I don't know. Let's just look at it. Yeah, I think I like the muted vibe. I think that's all it was. It was more a visual thing. I think there's really great information here. I actually really like these tickers. I think it's a little more like muted and it's more chill. Before I used to wear these yellow, like dark amber glasses. If you guys remember my earlier videos, I think that was easier to handle. But now that I've taken them off, and I like the muted look of the other one. That's all it is. There's actually really good. They're both really good. See, this is not loading right now. So there you go. We can try again. Let's put in X. Let's take a look. Oh, this one's loading fine. No, this is too messy for me. I don't know what it is. Dude, you got in at 80K market cap? So sleazy. When did you get in? When was that? Like August? When was it 80K? So yeah, I think this is more relaxing, more calm, a little more chill. Let's look. Just come right here. Market cap. Gotta be kidding me. Bro. It's August. Yeah, you got it in August. Yeah, man. What a ride. Good for you, bro. Good for you. See, I know I'm making a better friends now. You guys are all smart. So, Teddy Bear's got work to do. You know, it's under a bit of resistance, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. The attention right now is on X and Pulse, and it's not alt season per se. You guys, you know, no matter what, people are screaming. But it's great to see, you know, X and Pulse are doing really great. It's raining where you are. It is raining where I am. And I actually have this rain track playing as well if I turn it off. Is the rain really loud? I need a little bit. It's too late night. A little bit of vibe. I can turn it. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. But it is raining outside, actually. Where I live in East, it's always raining. Not always. Quite a bit. Let's see. We're going to go look at... it's too loud. Sharon, it's too loud. Is that what you're saying? The rain is too loud? I turned it down. Is that better? Okay. Yeah. Keep it cranked sometimes. Yeah, it's like perfect right now. So these are all beautiful. I mean, looking. It's a gorgeous chart. Teddy Bear is going to be phenomenal. Guys, I just did a talk with the Crypto Factor, and he's very, very smart gentleman. Wrote a book in crypto. He's interviewed Richard Hart many times. He's got like a 3-4 hour stream with the Hartman. And he didn't know what was going on PulseChain. See, right now, this is how early we are. No one knows what's happening over here right now. You guys are super early. And everyone's looking for the meme. Like, he was telling me the best memes, and he was getting all the mascots for all the layers. And so I was telling him about Teddy Bear, and he hadn't even heard of Teddy Bear. That's how early we are. Because of the lawsuit, because of, you know, and the last thing everyone remembers is Hex going down in price, and then there was a lawsuit. A lot of people just haven't been paying attention. So that's been great for us because, you know, a lot of us have been farming. I've been farming nonstop since the summer. We've been learning the ecosystem. We've been making relationships in here. We've been learning the charts, the projects, what everyone's up to. So we have a good head start. And he was really excited when I showed him Teddy Bear chart, by the way, because he's like, wow, 20 million market cap. He said this might be the best performer on PulseChain. It may do, and he may be right. It could be absolutely one of the best runners. Because as soon as Brett or Foxy or Doge top out, people are just going to look for what's the next meme, the next mascot. So you guys that got in early that are watching this and paying attention, you know, you've been DCAing, you've been buying at great places. You're in an amazing spot right now. It's just $20 million market cap. It's ridiculous. It was down here at 10 million. I should have packed more, for sure, of course. That'll be the most common thing you're going to hear going forward, is everybody saying, I should have bought more. That's what always happens at these certain parts in the stream. I mean, in the in the run. Let's go look at Pedi. What am I drawing? Oh, that's nothing. Okay. Teddy bear and Pedi. You see the? Yeah, kind of do it. It's very similar. This is great. So for Pedi, there was massive resistance. It broke right through it. Okay, and you're sitting on an incredible area of support. So we've broken into a new area. I don't want to draw that. Can you guys, So we're sitting above this big mess. This is amazing. I mean, Pedi is going to do numbers. See, a lot of people don't understand Pedi yet either. I mean, it's kind of like it's one thing to be like, yeah, teddy bear, but this may be the biggest runner, but it'll be the sleeper in terms of a lot of people not understanding it or not willing to understand it. Pedi will be huge. It's going to be huge. I think it might be the thing that actually just makes everyone put eyes on PulseChain. Do you guys have any questions about Pedi? I have like something really crazy that happened tonight. I did a stream with a gentleman named Stephen Burns, and Stephen Burns is like a geologist and a the crypto expert, geologist, astrophysicist, and I did a stream with him because he tracks the planets and solar cycles. And what I learned about Hex is mind-blowing. It is tracking what's called the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction to a T. I mean, it's incredible. I put timestamps on the video. Definitely check it out. I'll put a link to it right here. All right, did that work? And you guys, and it was an accident. I didn't even know I was going to show him Hex. I didn't want to freak him out, and because he mostly does Bitcoin and some of the big coins. And I kind of told him about PulseChain and Hex, and I showed him the Hex, and where Hex took off in 2020 and where it just took off now are literally the start of this. What's called the I'm still learning this, but Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. Like, it literally took off within the week of this planetary alignment. Now, I don't know if Richard Hart knows about this, if he is aware, but it is unbelievably, it's mind-blowing, like shocking, like absolutely crazy. How did I feel after my chat with Paul? I felt really good. I felt good because I got to share something I'm really into with somebody that wasn't that familiar with it yet, and someone who knows Richard Hart and respects him a lot. But like I said, a lot of people have just stopped paying attention. There's lawsuit, there's other things that were going crazy in crypto, and so it was cool because he just wasn't aware of what was going on. So it was cool to kind of get his eyes looking at it again, and he really loved the bear chart. So I think he'll probably look at it and maybe he'll talk about it, coming up. So that was really cool. He wasn't certain if it's going to run well this cycle, but at the same time, he also admitted that he wasn't paying attention to it. So he's not aware of what's been going on. So it was cool to share it with him, someone who's as deep in crypto as he is. So hopefully I kind of inched him closer to becoming a fan. Just loading up on PLS. Think you've bought ETH sub penny. Could have bought ETH sub penny. Yeah, exactly. Let's go look at Pulse. I was doodling on the chart. Well, it's tracking pretty well. I don't know what it's going to do. Should I just delete that? You are buying this layer one at, let's say it's $500 million market cap. man, people are underestimating. They don't understand how much liquidity and value is going to come into cryptocurrency is going to be mind-blowing, because it's going to be exponentially. Like, if you look at 2021 from 2017, it was quite an exponential growth. Well, this next growth is going to be exponential on top of that. So you really can't fathom the numbers crypto in general is going to do. So when we talk about, oh, PulseChain might do a 30x, 50x, 100x, is it going to do 1000x? Like, your frame of reference right now is 2021, okay? And you're thinking, well, this did this many x's and that. Well, this isn't Bitcoin. This is its first run. It's not its second, third, or fourth, fifth cycle. So this can do numbers like we can't imagine, maybe 500x, 1000x. You should be ready for some mind-blowing gains, for sure. Yeah, Sharon, a lot of people got nervous after that. He was just calling stuff like he sees it, and he admitted he didn't know, but he also liked Richard Hart a lot, and he said he has some hex stakes, and he's sacked, so he's he's got his fingers crossed. But I know there's a lot going on, and he cranks out a lot of videos on a lot of things. So whereas we're here every day. And Pedi, a lot of people still haven't heard of it. I mean, when people realize what's going on over here, there's going to be just a stampede. It's going to be crazy. This looks amazing. Let's put some. Let's make some sense of this. I really like. I think that. There is volume coming back in here. It's really good. We're looking really good. This is really strong. I didn't know we'd break right through this mess right in the first go. I thought maybe we'd come back to a bit of a retest, but we blasted right through there. And people have been waiting a long time for this moment. We're on the up in a big way. Okay, let's see, this volume's coming in here. We could still come down and retest. There's no, let's see what happens. Should be ready for it. Pedro. What's your thoughts on loan token? Yeah, liquid loans. Let's go look. It's been a while since I've seen it. It was a mess before, so let's go look what's going on. Then we'll come and look at PulseX is a beast. Let's come over here. Wait, this is right? What is that? So, let's, fuck. All right. Stop that. All right. It went. So it's come down. It was small. Okay. Well, you've kind of got this double bottom. This is bullish in the sense of, you know, he wants to get away from the bottom. That's for sure. I don't see much for volume, liquidity, 13 million and 260K. For a project this big, there should be more liquidity, volume, transactions. See this really quick. Are you holding loan? I can't see it. Oh, okay. That's right. I think I can go a little more, but I don't think it's going to help us very much. What's wrong with this? This one going. Yeah, so I know this project has potentially a lot of use case in PulseChain, but it doesn't seem like people want to hold loan token. I definitely see a lot of weakness in this chart. Yeah, I think you'd have to be a believer, only because there's probably a lot of other things too. I mean, obviously there's a lot of upside here. You know, this could. God, I don't even know what. Let's see something here. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to understand more about what's going on in the project. I don't necessarily like what I'm seeing. There's kind of a mess. There's a lot of resistance. It does feel like I hate to say this, but it does feel like it could, if there's more sell pressure that comes in, this could go lower. And not just because it's wick, it's just because it keeps doing that. If you look back, I mean, it is to some extent rolling over. There's strength coming into the chain in general. Obviously, we have PulseChain, we have Hex, but Yeah, I just, I'm not touching it. Gang. Not yet. Yeah. I think if you know more about the project and you're following it, maybe you could understand. You're probably not a bad entry. It's a $13 million market cap right now. Wait, what's this? Why is it 1.8 million? But the fully is there something about the tokens? Some are out. Oh, because people have collateralized the tokens for loans. So there's a discrepancy here. Yeah, from the market cap and diluted. I mean, it's pretty low for what it does. You think it'd be much stronger, and then knowing that they got so much in sacrifice and it looks really weak. Is not a good sign at all. I'd have to learn more about what they're up to. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome, man. I want to see Axis. Axis is a beast. It's picked up, held, got above this big mess, and it grabbed support above there. So it's looking good. And this is a pumper. It's very low liquidity for the amount of market cap it is. It's designed that way. So obviously it's ripping. It's designed to rip. And so that's good. That's good. Let's go back and look at PulseX too. PulseX is a beast. PulseX has just always been on the up. Yeah. So what I'm saying, I think I'm not trying to diss any project. I just look at the chart. I don't know much about it because when I see a chart like this, I'm not going to be that curious about it. Yeah, if that makes sense. So if it's as good as it is and doing everything that it says it's supposed to do in the ecosystem, somebody didn't think so. I mean, people with much smarter than me, much closer to the project, did not think it was that valuable of a project. And I can just see in these kind of patterns and stuff, which is just ridiculous, chaotic, just a mess. It doesn't look like it had that many believers, which is weird because the team made a lot of money out of it and somebody dumped it to hell. So not good, not a good start. But like I said, if I put time in and learn about the project, this could be a good entry because it's squished out. It's made a higher low, but we have some issues here that if it's doing again what it's done before with this kind of thing. So, and we didn't make a higher high from here either. Yeah, the MACD is even weaker. Yeah, you see that? So, it just could be problems, man. There's too much other good stuff happening on the chain, and if the people that are close to the project didn't believe in it, which I'm just looking at these wicks and this type of action, I'm thinking something's wrong. What's up? I don't know what it is because I don't know the project that well, but I can just see the chart and go, something's not right. All right. See this beautiful structure? Now, obviously, this is a massive market cap. What is PulseX right now? Maybe 400 million? Is that what it is? But you could take even something smaller like Teddy Bear. It's a 20 million market cap. But I can see the distribution, the activity, the support, the structure, the interest, the candles being bought up, people watching closely. You can see that in the movements of these wicks. People are watching it. And they're on it. They're interested. Okay, you're looking at emotion. Each one of these candles tells you a story, and that's what you're looking at when you're moving the time frames from 1 hour to a week to a day. I'm looking at candles and the relationship and how they're moving and the volume, and you see patterns. Like in the Matrix when they show the screen and it just looks like gobbledygook, but the guy's been sitting there for forever, so he sees all the changes in there. It's like the same thing when you're staring at this for days turn into weeks and months and years. PulseX, yeah. So this is beautiful. Obviously, you're coming up on some resistance little bits, but you see the resistance getting less and less. This is going to go into price discovery soon. And that's great because a lot of people sacked for this. So you want this to do really well for the optics, make a lot of people happy and bring people over to the chain because this was the most popular in terms of the amount of people that's sacked, and it's doing great. Okay, it's climbing out, and resistance is falling off a cliff, and once it breaks here, it's gonna fly. Okay, so once we break through here, it's gonna go ballistic. Yeah, maybe here, once we break here. Obviously, when you break the these, but in general, I think a lot of energy is gonna come into it, and that's looking great. Let's look at ink. I just want to see 484B, 484 billion. No, but that's with the OA. What is it without the OA? Look at ink. Ink was smashed down. And there's a shit ton of resistance where it is, but it's to be honest, let me see something really quick here. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. Okay. Of course, there's resistance where it's at, and that's perfectly fine. But it's looking beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to leave that on. Let's look at it in terms of pulse. So, yeah. This is crazy how it's in this tight range. It's so crazy. Now, what happens if I do this? Okay. So, got this beautiful range here. We're ratio trading this. It's constantly moving up against pulse. At some point, this is gonna go nuts. This is gonna run hard at some point. Let's go back and look at this too. Pulse. Got that. What did I say? PulseX, just a beast, guys. It broke out against pulse, and it's just been nonstop. It's just incredible. PulseX took a lot of crap in the beginning, but the tokenomics are phenomenal. It's burning. It's just nonstop making headwinds against pulse. You see it hit this, came down, but it never broke the support, man. It just keeps going and going and going. And now it could run harder than what people think. I also wanted to go back and see this loan. You want to see this against pulse, so. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Go back, look at Axis against Pulse, see how it's doing. Yeah, it's doing great. It's doing great. No, it's low liquidity. It's got a strong community, a lot of believers in it. The team's not going to let this get very weak. It's making headwinds, yeah. It's looking good. But this could actually go weak against Pulse. Pulse could really start to take the lead here pretty soon and put everything to shame. Let's see. I want to see PHEX. I mean, EHEX, it's phenomenal. It's looking great. Like everyone was saying it's over. It's not. I want to see this first. This is when it first broke under the support and fell apart. Okay. So that was what happened. You know, to go back and show you some of the drama. Back in April, it fell apart under here, did a retest, tried again, and that was it. And this was an amazing bottom down here. And we're off to the races. We are retest. We came up above it. We retested. Now we're up. Now we're looking for more of these messy areas. Obviously, you've got you're in it right now. Let's see something. Yeah, so everything's getting a little oversold. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it means majorly oversold. But look at this move. Look at this move. Wow, almost a 4x, guys. Almost a 4x. Almost a 4x. What? I'm having like a backward day today. All right. We just exploded. This is a lot of volume, guys. This is really gorgeous. Let's see this here. Fuck. All right, look. Cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's look at what's up, Tinta. Yeah, Hex. So this fantasy of the parity might just happen. Maybe they'll end up catching up to each other, and there will be a parity with EX and PX. Who knows? This is another beautiful chart. It's against Pulse. It's going to break to the upside soon, and it will go into price discovery. Okay, this is very bullish. Very, very, very nice. Somebody seems to be pumping the Pokemon coins with his network effects, and the guy probably has the largest network effect. It's hockey stick season for Hex. Yes, yes, it is. Okay, let's look at the Pokemon. I don't know. Why don't you put transaction hash in there for us? I think it's like Pokey. Is that right? Pikachu, is this it? Well, it looks similar to a lot of things going on the ecosystem right now. It's just 12 hour. $4X, nice. Is this the one you're talking about, Pika? There is no liquidity. Pika, Meowth, Char, those are the ones I'm looking at. Okay, cool. Let's look at them. Yeah, I think this has a little more juice left to go higher. We can go look over here. I know it's technically oversold. I mean overbought, but it could push up a little more, for sure. But there might be big players. There's very little liquidity, but maybe it is fine because maybe there's tokens that haven't been released yet. Pika. It's a fun website. It's cool. Most electrifying meme coin on PulseChain. It's a team. Okay. Pico. Cool. Let's go look at what's this? Memes. Keep an eye on it. I mean, this is quite a run. I don't know if I would jump in it right now, but it looks good. And like I said, I think it could push up even a little bit more, even though it's overbought at this point. Meowth. Okay, Meowth sounds funny. I like that. Meowth. Good God. Wow, that's great. I mean, if you guys got in on this, if you heard about it, it's brand new. It's only it's 374,000 market cap. But if there's hype around it, yeah, it's going to keep going. Only 200 holders right now. Let's see. You don't have that much to work with right now. I think it's if you feel confident and comfortable. I don't know who this team is. I don't know who they are. There's been so many rug pulls and shady behavior on PulseChain. I'm definitely more careful, but it's pretty new. If you feel confident, you can jump in. it's very bullish, and who knows how high it'll run, right? Because you know how that is, right? It could easily go could easily another 10x from here, possibly. But this is on 9mm. Okay, so Meowth. A lot of volume coming in. Yeah. These things, they're very new. There's not a whole lot to chart or a lot to see. You just got to be a degen, feel comfortable and confident, and don't put in what you're okay with losing if they rug pull or it's fucking whatever. And most lower with the Team Rocket and all the... So who are the teams? Who made these, Kalo? Because the Pika one, also they didn't... There's no lock liquidity on any of these. They didn't show who they were on the thing. This one doesn't even have a website. The guy plays Pokemon music all the time. He wears Pokemon hats all the time. No one uses Pokemon pits. The reason I'm thinking the Pokemon could call bet is because Somi. I don't know. I don't know if... But yeah, I mean, look, it does matter. Like you're saying, he's a big influencer, and it's by pressure. So great, yeah. I mean, that's one way to look at it. You said charm? Char. Charmander? I'm guessing you're talking about this one, right? PulseChain here. PTGC started the PulseChain rally. Yeah, now PTGC, yeah, we know the team. It's a little bit different. I feel more comfortable and confident. But if you're a trader and you can get it in and out, and you understand how these things work, great. This is there's not much. I can't tell you much. I think it's just if you feel comfortable and confident. Like I said, he's promoting it. If Somi's promoting it and other influencers are promoting it, then it's going to do well, of course. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's bullish. It's bullish. Who knows how high it'll go, right? But is Somi promoting all three? You said the guys, his Pokemon coins are good bet because Somi. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why he wears that Pokemon hat. The ones I'm looking at. Yeah. Okay. Look at Ditto DTO, and let's go back. Let's look at PTGC too. PTGC, I think was. Could be setting up for a reversal. Somebody was charting this. This hit the 1.618. These are bullish candles. My thought was it could easily run to the 2.618, but at the same time, it's falling out of this support. Now, once again, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, when things go bullish, they go bullish. It's crypto. Things can go nuts. And it's retesting. So if it breaks above this, which it is doing now, and if it stays above there, then it's on, and we're going to that 2.618, okay? But it's like right on the verge, and it did a pretty heavy run, so if it gets rejected, it's going to fall down and probably come, I don't know, here. Let me see something. Come down to here, probably the top, somewhere in this range. which is fine. That's great. Maybe it'll hold right above this blue line I have here, okay, and build support before the next run up. All right, but if I run those fibs again, my thinking originally was that it's going to go for the 2.618 because it hit the one. See that hit the 1.618. I think it has enough juice to go there, but if it gets a rejection here, and starts doing some funny stuff here, that might be your cue to take some profits because it's going to come down to here probably, which is fine. It's not that big deal. It's still doing great. But I thought it could have some juice to make it there. But I might need to reload, get some more energy again. Let's see what this is looking like. Yeah, I might do it. It might get above here and keep going. This could be a little fake out dippy poo under here, which happens all the time. So I took a tiny bit of profits in here, anticipating this, so we'll see. But this is my target, is here, 2.618, so 2.5 cents, 2.00, no, not 2.5 cents, I'm sorry, 0.00025 cents. And then we're looking at Ditto. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Somi's promoting the PulseChain. Oh, he is. Okay, he is Okay, he's officially promoting that chain. Okay, so that's good. That's good. So if you're comfortable getting in there, then and you're following it, great. Wait a minute. Let's look over here. But that's on. Let's see. Let me catch up. There are 7 approved coins. Charm was airdropped to HOA and Kumamon holders so far. These Pokemon are vetted by a team. Yeah. The Poke Center, great. That's trustworthy. They all get vetted. All the approved coins are vetted. What boxes they have to check. Notice people warning of scam Pokemon. Very strictly vetted. Spud. What do you mean strictly vetted? Charm and Meowth are pending approval, but are looking really strong candidates. Just like any toys in Tangent. This is official site. Same for the Poke ones. Bye, dude. Thanks for the info. See you soon, Naz. So, guys, look. Whoa. Okay, so this is yeah, that's ripping. So, guys, remember, yeah, these are gonna do great. You've got this is doing a 7.8x. That's phenomenal. Ditto. What's Ditto? I never even heard of these. Ditto, Pulse. Slime like Poke. Okay, these are all part of this Poke thing. Cool. That's great, man. If you guys are in on some of these, fantastic. Yeah, the only thing they're competing with is the rest of chain, because the rest of chain's very bullish right now, right? So, for example, PX, you got a 3 or 4x right there. Pedi's done a massive run in the same time. So it just depends where you want to be. For example, do you trust those over Pedi? Like this did a 2x. Sure, the other ones you showed me, they did what, a 4x. Ditto did a 7x. So it's just your risk calibration, really, and how you feel about it. And this one too. What did Pika did? What? These look fun though. I mean, if they're promoting them, they have a good vibe. Look fun. Let me see what Pika did again. So say you got in, you bought this SmackDown, and you're up, 3.5x, right? Almost 4x. Okay, well. Yeah, most of these like incentives done at what, a 2x almost? Yeah, so it's done a 2x. So your leverage, you're still outperforming maybe the moves you've seen but you didn't outperform Hex, for example. You know, not this one, the E-Hex. But this is a nice move too. It's almost 2x, right? Oh, so this made the same move like Pika, right? So you're just, you know, here you've got, for example, you've got massive liquidity. You know, if you make a bad decision and you get smacked down, you can always stake it. You know, it's not that Hex did a 4x and that, let's say, Pika did, you know, a 20x. That's not what you're seeing. You know, so for me, when you're comparing it, well, I'd rather be in a trade over here on Hex or Pulse or Incentive. That's kind of how I look at it too. Like sometimes when everything was coming down, when our chain was just doing nothing, coming down, yeah, there was great opportunities and great altcoins. Right now, you're going into high risk bets when the actually places you need to be are here, where the high liquidity is very high, trading volume is very high. They're absolutely, I mean, I wouldn't say trustworthy, but I mean, it's about as trustworthy and sussed out as you're going to get in crypto. These are RH core projects, and they're doing 2, 3, 4 X's right now, and soon they're going to be doing 5, 10 X's like that. You know what I mean? So you got to weigh that. You got to think like, okay, I'm going to do this alt, but is this alt going to really outperform by far? Because the risk you're taking in something, you know, unless once again it's docked, there's a lot of liquidity, you know, blah blah blah. You're taking a much higher risk, not a 2x hit, 2x risk, more like you're taking a 4 or 5x higher risk. Okay, and so if you're still only getting a 4x there, 5x, 7x, 8x, it's to me, I don't see the trade-off. They need to be seriously doing like 10, 20 x's for it to be worth it, right? Core coins are moving right now, so I don't know why. To me, it wouldn't make sense. There was also I mean, just look at PTGC. Where'd PTGC go? So you got like what did we say here? We did a 4x, okay? So PTGC is a phenomenal team, fully doxed. We know them. Heavily promoted, a lot of liquidity, tons of volume. You've got, had you bought this is a W, this is a full-on breakout pattern right here. You're up 5x. Why wouldn't you just be here? So you got to look at that, right? As soon as you add vitamin C, I'm in all of them. Look at Snorlax. It's also an approved coin. Raging Magic Carp. What does approved coin mean? Is leverage on Pulse, strong grassroots community. Some memes right now, just shopping around. Yeah. Have fun. I mean, some of the memes did do well. We saw some did an 8x. Was it Meowch? This did like a Meowth, and one of the other ones we looked at did like an 8x, and that's great. But you're not overly outperforming the core coins right now, and you're taking a much higher risk, substantially higher risk. So you got to be aware of that, right? So when there was a lot of hype with, let's say, the Atropa ecosystem, those coins were flying. They were flying. There was like, you know what I mean? So yeah, you were taking a risk. Like we didn't know who Maria Rahel was, and the 414 was a mystery, but we had Pedi and Bear and Atropa, and they were flying. And it was a good move because the core coins weren't doing anything. But right now, the core coins they're rocking. And when they really move, you don't want to be in the bad habit of not being positioned correctly, because when they move, you better believe that the bigger bag holders in those alts are going to dump and move into the core coins pretty fast. I was going to look at Snorlax. All right. Let's go look at Snorlax. Okay. Yeah, they're all moving. They're all moving. So here in September, looks like you wanted to be positioned. They'd been out since July, August, you know. Once again, I don't know who made these. I don't know anything about them. Market cap, 12K. There's no liquidity here. There's no liquidity. Nothing. Nada. It's done a 40x. That's phenomenal. So let's say you put $1,000 in, and you would let's say you built a position here, and you were really confident. You had $1,000. Well, your $1,000 is 39K right now. I'm sure. Oh, it's on 9. It's probably distributed around different exchanges, but still, I don't know. How are you gonna sell it? Snorlax, okay, it's DTO. Okay, it's with all these other Pika Pulse. You can go. Okay, let's see what's going on here. $182 liquidity, great. How many holders are here? Yeah, I'm trying to get leverage. Yeah, it means that they were vetted by the Poke Center and the community voted to prove it in our community. Basically, it's safer to buy. There's been a lot of grifting with the Poke coins lately. May I put in the Telegram link? May I put the Telegram link to the community of the Pokemon people? Yeah, man, I don't care if you want to put that in there. Thanks for asking. Look, this one's doing great. This is and there's not enough data to track it to tell you is it oversold, is it overbought. Like it could keep going. It's only 256K, but I just have to tell you there's no liquidity. And see, normally I would be degenning out with you too, but the core coins they're looking good. Once they've really pumped, I'd be looking to find some other plays, and but I don't know why. I mean, I guess if you get in some of these, but once again, how are you going to sell it? How are you going to sell it? What are you going to do with this? Let's say I'd done $500 in a 40x. What's that? 20K? What's your slippage? How much are you going to get out of here? Nothing. So that's something you got to think about. You know what I mean? And it's true. I've been stuck in alts before. You can't freaking sell them, dude. So you got to be aware of that. This is a serious pump. If I was in this, and I'd be trying to DC out of this fucker. Let's see what this is. Snorlax. It's only 430 holders, but that's cool because you know what? This could be the start of a massive run for some of these. You know what I mean? Like I'm not putting it down. I've been crypto long enough to see. I mean, next thing I come back and look at these in 2 months, and this might be like $20 million. It does another 100x. So yeah, it could melt faces, man. Okay, single side out. Yeah, it could melt faces. I'm not putting them down. Let's see what happens. I'll keep an eye on them. But there's a Telegram, and we don't see much more information about it. But these could keep running. Okay, I'm not putting them down at all. I'm just saying I'm not jumping in right now. But they could do really well. You would need to learn how to what? We will teach you. Raging Magikarp. What are you teaching? Snorlax. Okay, let's go look at 20 copies. Let's see how he's doing. Look at that. Even the copies are making their way up. All right, people are building positions here on Aave. It's done almost a 2x. Shib and Pepe. I just want to see what those are doing right now. Oof, it's not good. Let's go over to Pepe. What the hell's this? Oh. Yeah, it's not good either. Nope. Let's come over here to base. Let's see some memes. Let's go look at more memes. See what some of these are doing. It's a beast. It's a beast. It's a fucking beast. Okay, this one's coming back to life. Dolana. All right. I love Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's awesome. Let's hope it does good. See Mike win. Bobo. Oh, shit. Bobo's looking good. Bobo's looking good. How to LP out responsibly? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Single side out. I get you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I have to go make sure. Oh, thanks, brother. Yeah, we'll meet again, man. Thanks for sharing those with me. Those look fun. The Pokemon ones, they look fun. They're cool. I mean, they're going to do well. Moo Moo. Memes are not going anywhere this cycle, guys. They are... well, some of them are going... aren't going anywhere, but they're all... What's a goo? Which one was goo? Oh, the silly goose. Let's see. Oh. Pff. Dunzo. What was Bomi? Yeah, this will break up soon. All right, Monk. This was a monkey haircut. Well, it's moving up, man. So this is good. This is telling us that people are taking risk. I mean, the Pokemon tokens are telling you that. There's risk is back. People are confident. Beams are doing good. They're a great barometer for crypto in general. Zebu was first. This was another bear coin. Okay, so I was keeping track of this because if bears do well, if bear does well, people might know. Look at this. Still got 67K lock liquidity. And is this a buy? What do we should find out what's going on here. There's a lot of liquidity burned in here, man. This is a little bit like the loan token vibe, but there's a little more interest coming back in here. The candles are a little more healthy. But man, it's really been destroyed. This could be worth finding out what's going on here. This is a nice bullish pattern. You can see it's already broken out. This is really good. All right, so Zebu, first bear on Solana. So maybe when Teddy Bear runs, there may be a lot of bears running. So that's why I wanted to keep an eye on this one. So let's keep an eye on this one. I'll come back to this one. Zebu. And Mike Inc. What's going on with Mike Inc.? Mike Inc.'s doing great. Just get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. See, this is a falling wedge. But see how it didn't let me see something. Come here. Looking good. Come back and bounce off this. What happened with this one? This was very popular for a while. Trump. I don't remember which Trump is this. This is a Trump on PulseChain. This was a Trump on ETH. Yeah, this might fall apart. But it has a lot of locked liquidity. This is the one on PulseChain. I was watching it. Not much going on. Yeah, it helps when there's promoters, like, you know, when there's a big influencer promoting the tokens, like on Pokey. You know. Oh, this is looking good. This is about to punch up to the next level around here. Make its way back up. 1 million market cap. Die hard there. I'm a doomer. Wasn't this like this was like a big pick of the yeah, it's come back to life. We looked at Floki. Looks good. It's up above a ton of resistance. It's hanging out. It's building structure. X diamond. I want to see nice. Everything's making moves. I want to see no, peek it, bang, ping. Oh, what was the one? Okay, duck. Wasn't that Richard Hart, the Louis Vuitton duck? Yeah, look at that. I mean, so. Hello. What's wrong with this thing? All right, so it moved, you know, you're up 5x on the duck. All right. And it's hitting resistance right now, but, you know, there's a ton of big mess right here. It's got a breakthrough. That's looking good. There's no website for this. It's not a website. It's gone. And then there was the airplane. This was the Louis Vuitton airplane. Ooh, it really got destroyed, huh? So sometimes when there's too many zeros in the price, I'll switch it to market cap, so you can see the move. It's easier to see the move. So this went from, yeah, it's still moving. All right, you got a 4x, 3x right there, and I want to see. Did TBI make it? Anyone know what happened to this team? Well, this is a W down here. It's looking good. Looks like it's holding support. Not much liquidity. Market cap's been crushed. This could be a good one. Pulse Bitcoin moving up. See the one over here, and look at that. Finally broke out of the downtrend. It got there, a ton of resistance, got work to do, but this is phenomenal. Okay, so a lot of strength coming into a lot of projects on PulseChain. There's still one more I wanted to see. Oh, Blaster, this was the Ian Heinisch pick of the year, man. Let's see how it did. It is coming back like everything else. Let's see what happens. So access. Anyone else have any requests? Because I am about to wrap it up, guys. What time is it? It's almost midnight here. We are after hours. Oh. What do you guys want to see? You guys, Teddy Bear, Crypto Kings. Peace out, brother. Have a good night. I'm going to wrap it up here pretty soon. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. It was an awesome Friday night. We're looking really good. You guys should be excited to be here. It's going to be amazing. No matter what happens, even if we get more volatility, who gives a fuck? You guys were in for the ride of our lives. It's been well earned. Keep paying attention. Don't take your eyes off the charts. Stay focused right now. It's really good. And be grateful. Be really grateful with whatever you have right now. Thanks, Sharon. We can come over here really quick. We'll wrap it up here on Bitcoin. I should look at ETH really, really quick too, to be honest. There's not much to say. We're in this range. That's really all there is to say. I think that, this is where people get shaken out, I do think it's possible we take a dip down and hit the lower part of the range before we go higher. I think we should all be ready for that, for sure. Let me see the monthly candles here. Yeah, we're in a range. Let's go look at ETH. Wrap it up on ETH. Should make that a little better. Okay. Yeah, ETH is down. Yeah, it's still holding up. Still where it needs to be. I think, powers that be are just keeping things controlled, shaking people out. A lot of people getting out of ETH, and that's the way they want it. So when it does turn, it'll take off. Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Later.